here it comes.
Oh, doesn't that
Gracias.
look beautiful? Muchas gracias. Smell that citrus and savory thing going on?
Yes, my mouth is watering again.
I think you could call that the Poc Chuc effect. Here, have a tortilla. Get me one while you're at it.
Okay.
You know, Poc Chuc has become one of the most popular dishes in the Yucatan, and it's never better than when you have it at Untitled Chapter in Mani. It's a pretty simple dish, and it owes a lot to sour orange juice. They simply slice some pieces of pork thinly, and then marinate in salt and pepper and some sour orange juice, then grill it over a wood fire. They have all kinds of local woods that they burn to give a special flavor. And then they serve it with all kinds of fresh garnishes. Wow, the cool thing about Poc Chuc is the preparation doesn't really end in the kitchen, because you get a chance to choose exactly what you want in each bite. And of course, it's even better because it's all wrapped in those fabulous homemade tortillas done the Yucatan style, where the women pat them out. They used to do it on banana leaves. Now they do it on the little pieces of plastic, and then they bake them over a wood-fired griddle. This was made out of rolled steel, and it's whitewashed with a little mineral lime. A couple of turns on there, and they're tender and crispy and just wonderful. But if you want the full effect, well, you gotta go for the salsas. What do you think, Lainey? Which one do you like?
I really like the habanero, but a combo of the two is amazing.
Okay, so we've got habanero salsa made from fresh green habaneros that are roasted, and a little garlic goes in there, salt and lime juice. And this is the one that they sometimes call chile tomate, roasted tomatoes with garlic and a little salt, cilantro. Sometimes people put chili in it, but this one doesn't have it. I like the combination of the two myself. Now, that's flavor. It's got everything you could want going on. Well, sweet, sour, salty, bitter, savory, spicy.
And excellent.
It sure is. So here's my take on those really fabulous onions that go with Poc Chuc. I've got a bed of coals here in my grill, and I'm gonna add the onions to it. I'm just nestling these little white onions directly into the coals. Now, I'm gonna close this up, let them start to sear and char down there, and about every 5 minutes I'll open it again and turn them around. After about 20 minutes, they should be completely soft on the inside and charred on the outside. This is what it looks like when it comes out of the grill. Of course, I let these cool down until they were handleable. But you gotta stick with me on this. I know it sounds kind of strange to throw your food directly into the coals to cook it. But wait till you taste these onions, all charred on the outside and soft on the inside. Now let me show you. It's a kind of messy job here to cut the exterior off of it. So I'm gonna cut the top and the bottom off and then make a little slit in the side so that I can peel off the charred exterior. And then the interior, I'll leave all of that over there, and we'll go over to the other side of the cutting board here. And I'll cut it into roughly 1/2-inch pieces. It's a little slippery, but I think we can make some nice looking pieces out of this. Now once these are cut, that little slippery piece in the middle there, and we get these into the bowl here, we've got 3 more to chop. Okay, the onions get seasoned with a little bit of sour orange juice or some lime juice. I'll put a few tablespoons of it on there. These are great if you let them sit for a little while to absorb that tanginess, and I'll tell you, they're even good tomorrow or the next day. Then I'll just stir those up a little bit, and we're on to preparing the meat for the Poc Chuc. Now, it's pork, of course, but not a cut that a lot of people really know much about. This would be like a pork steak here. And these you want to be only about 1/4 of an inch thick. If you can't find those at your local supermarket, you might want to ask the butcher to do something special for you. They can be cut from the leg. They could also be cut from the upper portion of the shoulder. Now I've put a piece of heavy plastic down, another one on top, and I'm going to pound it until it's quite thin. I want it to be about half of the thickness that it is right now. With a heavy mallet like this one, that won't take much time at all. So I'm going to unmold it from the plastic. It's a little bit like a tortilla, and over in this container here, we're going to start marinating the pieces that we'll be grilling. I'll just put a little bit of lime juice on it, a little sprinkling of salt, and how about a few grinds of fresh pepper. And all 4 portions get prepared like that, and we'll be ready for all the final preparations before grilling. Now I'm going to refrigerate the pork until we're ready to grill, but you got to remember, no more than an hour with all that lime juice that's in there.
Hey, what can I do to help?
Oh, good. I'm so glad you're here. Grab a cutting board, because we've got to slice up some cabbage, tomatoes, avocado. Pick what you want to do.
Avocado first.
Okay, get the cutting board.
Okay.
We're going to throw some mesquite wood chips onto our charcoal fire. They'll start to smoke immediately, giving a beautiful flavor to the grill. Open this up. We've got a hot grilling surface. I brushed a little oil on the meat, and now I'm just going to lay it right down onto the grill grates. It'll only take a couple of minutes per side, and that pork will be seared and beautiful and cooked all the way through. You spread the cabbage out into a bed for each of the plates here, and sprinkle it with a little lime juice, salt, pepper. We've got the sliced tomatoes and avocado in the back, also sprinkled with salt and pepper. Remember those delicious onions, grill roasted, lime marinated. How about a sprig of cilantro to just lay over the top of it? Citrus and savory, it's a combination that always satisfies.
I love these onions. Really good, huh?
These are the ones that were in the grill, right?
Yeah.
That was so gracious of you to offer.
Thank
The grill for you.
Right. Oh my, we won't go anywhere.
No, the tomatoes are really good this time.